Hello, hello. How everyone? Munyamazam, hello, hello. Why are we cavemen? Well, I just thought it was a little experiment. Just to see, like, does anyone actually read? Because, like, I just at stream, and then it's literally just a notification to let people know that the stream, and that's it. I was actually curious if anyone actually reads it or not. So it was just really funny. Alright, thanks Epic, bye! Bro, we haven't seen Epic in like forever. Also, day night! Hi day night, hi. You don't know how to read. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, another day, another stream. Personally, you read every Discord message? Oh, that's good. I mean, I guess another thing as well, it's with the people with the stream tag, like it would notify you to, like, there'd be a big notification thing on the announcements tab. So in order to get rid of it, you actually need to go click on it to see what it is. So I guess that's another thing. Nothing! Hi, nothing. Hi. Alrighty. Oh. Right. Shadowverse doesn't reset till like, you know, like 3 more minutes, which is kind of annoying. I can still open it up though. Because apparently, there's apparently they did an April Fool's event for Shadowverse. I didn't get to try it yet, but I am curious on exactly what it's supposed to be. Yeah, this is what it is. So, a bunch of dogs just kind of appeared in Shadowverse, and for like really no reason why. But it's not April yet. Well, it's not April for us yet. In Japan, it is April for them. So to them, it is April 1st. So, yeah, no idea what the heck this thing is. I am curious on what exactly is this event. Like, what is this? I want to know. Dogs, automatically a good update. Yep. Yeah, I have no idea what the heck, like, this event is supposed to be. Like, do we just go into a match and then that's it? Like, what is this event? How am I supposed to know what it is? Oh my god, Yuji's just talking about the... So yeah, I don't exactly know what the heck this dog event is supposed to be. I'm assuming... Well, okay, obviously someone's gonna make a video on it. Because, like, I honestly have no idea what the heck this event is. But something to do with dogs. What I want to know is, whose dogs are these? Because there was a little sneak peek, like, on their site, where it's just like a... Here, I'll send it on the Discord. Hold up. Okay. For some reasons, there's just a bunch of amulets that have pictures of dogs, and I kind of want to know where they got these pictures of these dogs. Like, are they actual, like, dogs that the developers have? Like, just any developer that has a dog, they ask them to, hey, could you take a picture of your dog so we could use it? So I'm just kind of curious on, like, they're not even, like, chibi-fied or, like, not even anime styled. They're just actual pictures of dogs. So I have no idea what the heck is going on in this event. So I didn't mean to click on it. That was my bad. They're everyone's dogs. See, I am really curious on what the heck is happening with these dogs. Anyways. Alright, time for the daily pack bowl. There we go. Also Funky, hello Funky, hello. Radiant, hello, hello. Welcome back. The stream delay on YouTube is pretty high, so you may or may not move to Twitch. A-okay. Which is kind of weird. I always think that's like so strange. Like, why is it that YouTube has such a high delay? Like, I know before it was Moody McMoodface Shiba Inu. Okay, what is this card? What is happening? Anyways, yeah, which is kind of weird because I know with the dual streaming service that I'm using, it I can choose one that's a primary and then another that's a secondary. And I know before when I made Twitch the primary, it caused YouTube to have like a 15 to like 30-second delay, which was horrendous. So then I had to make YouTube the primary, which should have made the delay not as bad, but apparently YouTube just sucks. Which I guess makes sense because YouTube isn't, you know, primarily a streaming service. I mean, they're getting better at it, but it's still not like the best. Like Twitch as a service is a lot better. However, YouTube is slightly better in terms of like being discovered compared to Twitch. But I guess it really depends. Anyways. Okay. We're done with Shadowverse. Let us move to the actual game. Hold on, let me get this. Thank you, Funky Music. Oh yeah, that too. There's also less ads on Twitch. That is also true. Yeah, I don't even think I even have ads running on my YouTube stream. Just because, like, this channel isn't actually monetized yet. So I literally can't even gain any money. So I don't even know if there's any ads. Because if there is ads playing, that money ain't going to me. Because I ain't making anything off of YouTube. Okay, where's, oh, there we go. For some reason, my browser just didn't want to load whatsoever. Okay, there we go. Ah! Ah. Sounds like what YouTube's doing. Yep. Nice. Oh, whoops. There we go. Oh, right. Volume, because that's always the problem. Half, half, and then 1, 2. Very good. Nice. And then let me, oh, hold on. Wait a second. Was the game always like this? The window's weird. Oh no, it got fixed. That's very strange. Okay, anyways. Import. Back to our last save. Oopsies. Ah! Okay. Ooh. You have no idea. You don't even know what the game is about? Don't worry. I briefly tried to explain it yesterday. I mean, it's interesting, but it's also a game that's really hard to explain. Because there's like 4 different gameplay aspects to it. And then the game also heavily revolves around the plot. And the plot is also very sci-fi. And there's just a lot of like world building elements to it. I mean, I can still give a brief summary. But then like the moment we're in the game and like stuff is happening, things aren't gonna make any sense. But essentially, aliens visited Earth like years ago. And then we're accessing this thing that has memories of those aliens to figure out what happened to them because they suddenly disappeared from Earth. That's it. Everyone's asking about the lore every stream. Genuine acid trip. Okay. Also, hello, Masu. Hi. Better to show than tell, I guess? Well, technically no. Because showing you would just make things more confusing. Because you'd have no idea what the hell is happening. It's definitely a game where you had to watch from the very beginning. Because it's a game that they really just throw you in. And you're slowly learning about the world that's happening. That's kind of what the game is. So they don't really start you off anywhere. It's more like they throw you in the middle of it. And you're slowly learning about the world. And then exactly what's your task that you're trying to do. And then learning about the aliens and their memories. So it's a lot of diving deep, just head first into the plot. And slowly figuring things out as you go from there. Fizg! Hi, Fizg! Hi. Ah, and, the wheel. Yes. Let me get the wheel. Ah! Okay, there we go. Ah, makes sense? Well, sense. Yes, just sense. Alright, wheel. B1. I believe that's Kerbo? Kerbo? Yeah. Kerbo. Nice. Okay. Thank you, wheel. And let us continue. But first, Moth has something for me. I have some questions, apparently. What is the dull plane? What do you know about the dull plane? Oh, dude, you're not ready for me to rant about the dull. We'd be here all night. It's so frustrating how little we really know about it. But if I condense down what we know for certain, and this is all like stuff from interviews I've watched, there was an Ekivik engineer, Delskovic, Jute, something, who discovered that there are at least 2 states of like reality. What they call Velzy stage, this one, and what ended up being named the Delskovic plane, or just dull plane for short. Anyway, we don't know the specifics of how he came to discover this, but hang on. I'm getting too into the history part, aren't I? I see that look you're giving me. Okay, to really, truly condense this, we actually know more about its history than any of its physical properties. This was one of those things the Obesk weren't able to effectively share with us before it all broke down. Or maybe they just didn't want to. They did tell us that organic life can't go through it without being annihilated. But Corru can apparently survive it without major issues, with a little preparation. Huh, what else? There are lots of wild theories about what it actually is, like a parallel universe, another dimension or something, but in my opinion, that all just gets into unrealistic movie stuff. It's probably not that simple. We just don't have the means to interact with it in any meaningful way to find out. And the Obesk aren't helping very much anymore. What's happening? Oh, it's Discord. Some of these dogs look pretty and some look fake like they're taxidermied. Okay. The only thing we know for certain is that physicists are very angry about it. So I guess that's all the useful insight I have for you here. Sorry, dude. Anything else is either classified over my head or waiting for us in the cyst. Alright. Okay. Anything else on your mind? Nope, that's it. Alright, back in. Fun friend! I'm assuming he doesn't have anything new for me. Oh yeah, that's it? He just said hi. Usually he says something more. Oh yeah, okay, there's nothing new. Alright, back to the embassy. Continue. Oh, right, there's a bunch of dialogue that we had to go through. That was kind of annoying. Okay. A physicist being angry about unknown stuff? Unrealistic game, 2 out of 10. Ooh, fractals, 3 out of 10. Yeah, I would say this game is very artistic. Right? Like, the sense, the art style is also just really trippy. I also love the color palette of the whole CMY stuff, which is nice. So we have more questions apparently. Devil Masters hit. Oh no, we saw this already. About the grounds bindery. Okay, I have a question about this. Yeah, infection. Okay. Have you heard of anything like this infection? The contact affliction. Nope. How many sunny boys out of 10 you rate this? Oh. Okay. That's the thing. So, sunny boy... Right, so 10 out of 10 sunny boy is like something that matches along with sunny boy. I would say this game isn't artistic-wise as sunny boy. It definitely has the visuals to go with it, but this game actually has a sensible plot, and it really like pulls into the whole sci-fi genre, which is not like Sunny Boy. Like Sunny Boy sure has like that whole other dimension stuff, but there's no explanation to it. You're just meant to experience it. So I would say this would probably fall into maybe like a 4 Sunny Boys out of 10, because it's definitely got the visuals, but this actually has a more comprehensible story than Sunny Boy. Maybe the Plaza friends we made along the way. Maybe. There's the contact affliction. Yes. Nope. They're clearly done ceremonies to open controversies before. Controversies, sorry. They wouldn't be so surprised if this was a known phenomenon related to that. Based on how their tech works, including Q bodies, it has to be a thought, right? Something that Tozik picked up from the pod. Like, think about disablers. They work by forcing in the impulse to disassemble. And we're pretty sure they propagate across the target's entire system, because the whole thing usually melts. If thoughts can work like that in corru cysts, like little viruses, maybe we're just seeing the end result of that vulnerability. Maybe. Anything else on your mind? Nope, that's it. Alright, Bosco. Talk to me. Bosco stands here in the outer hall, watching over the entrance, perhaps as an excuse to avoid conversation. It normally would be so unlike him. He has always been the one who brings forth conversation for its own sake. Enough to befriend Tozik, long viewed as a great achievement. But this gaze has made him unrecognizable. It is not that he changed. There was some part of him long detached, buried, uncovered by this tragedy, forming the whole of his person unseen before, perhaps not by anyone since he left Obeski. He is still our Bosco, but weighed down with the grief that has never been processed. We must not let it carry him out of reach. So I can only try to be there for him. Bosco, we will be moving before long. What is on your mind? It is this door. He gestures towards the core chamber door, a grand construction. It shines with hardened spire blood, surely part of the sabotage to make this area appear lost. Or at least, to make the heavy doors unable to move. Vakoa, or what wields her, is not stupid. She must know we are here. That Idril is within, and it was she who sent us here. She could take any number of actions to crush us immediately, to collapse something just upon this one chamber, with absolutely no consequence to whatever she is doing in there. And why would she not? You have seen the carnage above us. I've been searching for a reason. But there has been no reason before. Why would there be one now? Why did we ever think that death would free us from our larval problems? Perhaps all of this bloodshed was stupid chance as much as it was back home. A single spore landing in the right place on a wall to kill everyone. To have us tear each other apart after so many eyes of progress. So many eyes of happiness. To have my gauntlets around the necks of monsters formed from the flesh of my friends. Until the bitter end where the final memory of us will be lifeless sludge polluting the cousin's waters. Just as his voice nearly rises with despair, he comes to a stop, grasping his face with one of his gauntlets away from me. This is not about the door, not about Fukoa. Akiza, it feels like I am awake again. Like all of our work, those good times in recreation were not real, never were. That everything between the fall of my home to parasites and now was just a dream. A dream that is quickly fading from memory, having no place here. What's this game about? I just talked about it already. Essentially, aliens visited Earth years ago. Suddenly, aliens disappeared. Now we're accessing a memory of those said aliens to figure out why they disappeared. That's like the most briefest summary ever. I like skipped over so many fine details, but that's essentially what the plot's about. As if it is only now, when the violence has returned, that anything is real again. Even if we escape, it will only be a distraction. What Gakvu revealed is clear enough. This will all come for us again, forever. That twisted repetition we can never stop. I do not know what to say. The burden he shoulders is far beyond anything I know. And to handle this sort of violent sadness is well beyond my expertise. But I do know, when a runner spirals into despair, there is one thing that can help ground them. So I approach him, and delicately, channeling the humors of a tour as best I can, I pull him into an embrace. He is silent, unreciprocal, but the tension in his receptor's stance is lessened. I only relent and speak after a blink of peace. Bosco, it is this place that is not real. A nightmare, an interruption, and it is almost over. This is going to work. He does not respond. We will get through this together. Oh, and he's silent. So I wasn't done finished talking to Idril. There's like a bunch of other stuff that I had to talk to her about. Yeah. Gosh, it's so much. Oh, alright, bye Fizz, bye. Idril, these golems. I gestured to the golem components that lie around, dissected and bare. When you got them, did they have a groundsmindery control signal? My question draws Kavik's attention. A perk of realization in his receptors. He must have had the same question but forgot to ask. In those we fought, we observed that they had one. Something like a spiral, an indistinct spinning mass. But apparently they had these even after upper groundsmindery was seized, according to the terminals here. Ah. They were already dead when the others brought them in. Oh, but there was one. She pulls herself from the container, untangling her claws from connective veins to point at a nearby pile. Yeah, this one was incapacitated, but still active when they brought it in. I think the silence cut it off, since the sigil vanished shortly after. And while I cut organs from it for use in the other silent spires, I did notice it was very strange inside, very strange. Quite a lot I could not use, all melted together. Still, control sigils, you know, they are just for accountability. If you do not have a signature when you are controlling a golem, it will intuit an identifier. Like a name or some impression gathered from your mind. Really, it is just a rare fallback, nothing to be relied upon. I do not think I had ever seen it in use before. Velzy alone knows what they saw, haha. She sets back to work without another thought. Kavik and I briefly exchange glances out of worry, but there's nothing more to say. Dilema pod. Idril, what exactly do these pods allow you to do? Can we use them to stop any part of this? I gestured to the angled pod entrance overhead. Oh, The Dilema pods work similarly to remote coordination pods if you're familiar. They have a paired maintenance drone within the dull plane, and when you connect, naturally, physical senses do not apply within the dull plane, haha. So it substitutes physical senses for approximations of dull perception. Just a few and they are imperfect, but enough to relocate and operate upon dull structures. That is, if they are rotated correctly and properly acknowledging their own point of origin. Oh, and are you familiar with the concept of self-imposed proximal location? Operating procedure required for most dull construction. Okay. One of Delskovik's classic standards? Of course, I do not know the specifics, but at this time, I do not care. She is growing far too distracted from the point here, as if time were not running out. Kavik seems to understand my frustration before I even say anything. He pauses, giving Idril a little fold of his receptors as if to urge her onwards, quietly requesting her to help with her bomb. Oh, right. Yeah, so to simplify, the ceremony is probably not operating under any correct procedure, so it would actually be very difficult to locate anything vital with the drone. That aside, the silence is active, so if I took the drone out of its equivalent radius, it would just disconnect until the silence turned off, and then we would probably be attacked. So, no, actually. The pods will not help us here. I see. Unfortunate. Kavik new ceremony. Kavik! How did you realize it was a dull ceremony so quickly? Ah, it was the distortion on the swarm displays. There is this unmistakable pattern that forms whenever Corru tries to represent the dull plane. It is pale, usually with flickering black stripes. I saw it often during my work on the LifePod project. You feel like you're getting more high as this game progresses. Yeah, I would definitely say it's a bit of an acid trip. Yeah. I would definitely say it's a game where you would need to experience it from the beginning. And also, you would need to be interested in, like, the sci-fi genre to begin with. Because I would definitely say, just getting a regular person, just throwing them into this game, they probably might get bored pretty quickly. Just because there's... It's almost like a visual novel. Because there's so much dialogue. And there's honestly not that much gameplay. Which is honestly fine for me. Right? Because I enjoy visual novels. So I'm completely fine with it. But yeah, I would definitely say this isn't really a game for everyone. Right, so it's someone who really likes sci-fi stuff. And then someone who also likes reading. Rather than playing. Read, white boy, read. What the heck? Oh, hey, first of all, I'm not white, but okay. A bit presumptuous of you to think that I was white. Ozumasu, you've been here so long and you didn't know you didn't know I wasn't white? I'm pretty sure me and Funky have both already outed our races already. Like we've made quite a lot of jokes about it already. Like I thought it was kind of obvious. Speaking of Funky, where is he? I mean, I know he was here. I don't know if he's still here though. Oh, there he is. Outed out races. Yep, we did. You seem to be a bunch of different colors and you change it constantly. Hey, Day Night, you're very true as well. You even change size and age. True. Multiracial and multi-age as well. Oh my god, dongles represent the entirety of humans. Hell yeah. We are all races and all ages at the same time. This is also of a ton of, okay, I was in the middle of reading. It is the result of attempting to map a dull light to a physical sense here. Similar to incoherence, actually, which is why I did not realize it right away. But as I looked over the displays, it formed in my mind as a possible cause, only reinforced by the distortion being in the same place, especially with the addition of that segment. Oh, that segment map Tazik was clawing at. Ah, and the Windows display too. The realization that it was a ceremony was like a Vilk stomping on my head. A shared reaction, my friend. If you had not come to that realization, we may have split up as planned, and, well, it is so fortunate we have you here. Kavik chuckles, bashfully returning to work upon the explosive. Thank you, Akiza. Okay. We are officially finally done talking to everybody. Hopefully now we can actually move on to the actual gameplay. Okay, this keeps happening. It keeps telling me to... They recommend me to refresh, and I don't know why. It's so strange. I mean, I'll do it, but... Very weird. Okay. Proceed. Oh, yeah. Proceed. Those of us connected to the time stopper gather near the door. With the golem lost, we now only have 6. Just 6 fighters. My friends, the nature of our foe is still unknown to me. But it is clear that it may seize memories from those it kills. From Itzel, our foe may have learned our initial plan to circle, then enter. It might have been a problem before, but now, this works to our benefit as deception. Were she to learn our intentions to detonate critical organs, she may react harshly. So we must take great care, no more losses. After all, if she truly cannot see the silences and believes us to only have force, then the detonation will take her by surprise when it is too late to stop us. Understood? Some affirmative waves of receptors. Yes, the stakes are known. Karik, stay here and help where you can until we call you forth. Your structural knowledge will be critical. But without a body, you are at great threat. Right. Keep an eye out for her Telyu, okay? You will know her by her Tuvazu tail. What the heck is that? Uncommon result of mates with Tuvazu heritage. Usually manifests in Vel and Jute. Partial translation, inherited description, generated name. Okay. Of course. Bosco, you must take great care especially. You are the only remaining high-pressure body. Do not become overzealous in your protection. Understood. And Tazik, I am sure Igil could use your help preparing here. Are you certain you are well enough to continue fighting? I will continue. If I am lost, then I will be my final winks be in service of our plan. Then let us go. Oh, alright. Off we go. Oh. Beyond this hideously distorted door is our first stop, the spinal link. More of those creatures must linger beyond, surely standing guard. Maybe simply existing to expand the ceremony. Or maybe Vakoa prepared them to stop us should we have found our way through. But from doing what? Surely they cannot simply be here to kill us. And she cannot know of our new plans already. Does she really think these things will stop us so easily? After all, she seems entirely capable of reasoning. No, of reason. So why does she not simply destroy us all herself as she did Itzel? Are we so small a threat to whatever she is doing? That she does not care to deal with us directly. But there is no time to interrogate these thoughts further. We must enter and deal with our foes. Stepping closer to open it, a flare of indistinct thoughts and senses burned through my mind. As Kavik said, the time stopper reconnected. Hello? Okay, yes. We are good. Everyone, we need only remove their presence, move in a bomb, and continue. Enter and fight. Oh, we just immediately go into combat. It is as we expected, another warped space. The true shape of the room is here, somewhere but beyond us. Strangely, there are no foes to be seen. Really? I think I see one right there. But a lifted section of the chamber hangs in the center. The spinal tether, a lift to the base of the archival system above. But paused, out of reach. And a shape moves around its surface, half obscured from our angle. Another survivor? Could it be like Karik said? Are they evacuating still? Across the time stopper, we share a decision speak. And so I call up to them. Hello, are you alright? My voice echoes, warbles, seems to create a ripple in the overlap itself. Not gonna lie, this art is definitely giving some design inspirations. That's nice. Yeah, I would definitely say it's very artistic. There's fighting in this game? Oh yeah, day and night. There's 4 different game elements in this, which is kind of strange. Like, in the beginning, it was a point and click. And then it turned into a bullet hell. And then it turned into a JRPG, like Earthbound and like Undertale. And then now it became like tactics. Like Final Fantasy Tactics and like Fire Emblem. It's so weird. I don't know why there's like so many different game elements to this. But like it keeps changing with every episode. But yeah, there is a game element. Although it's not too important, but some way to just keep people engaged, I guess. I have disturbed something. The shape upon the tether steps closer to its edge, staring down at us. It is Malvi, the lead archivist. Archivist? Receptor is drawn back with a sort of annoyance. Still living, despite all of this? Malvi! Come quickly, we have a... Gakvu is the first to grasp that something is wrong, warning us with an impulse. Kavik falls silent, and before we have time to investigate... research team? I speaks clearly, but... no time for distractions. Come with me. Faint arcs lead from the silhouette into the light, like tendrils of the overlap wielding their corpse as a Zuzukri might. Or is that the contact affliction? Malvi raises their arms, claws seeming to disappear into the haze. Oh, what the? Okay, hold on. They were above? Gosh, now there's elevation? Oh no. And at once, illusions of golems spread through the overlap around us. They are lost. We must clear the area and deal with the archivist if there's no other way. Attack. Okay. How the heck am I supposed to fight him if he's like up on the ceiling like that? I can't reach him. That's impossible. Okay. Well, we gotta kill these guys first. So, frenzy. Okay. Unfortunately, it didn't crit, so that is a bit unfortunate. Oh, right. The downside of Bosco that he hit. Oh, he's gonna hit Akiza, which is not good. I guess I can just get him to protect. That's something I can do. Yeah, we'll just protect these guys. Okay. What sucks is like the enemies are all spread out, which is kind of annoying. Oh, I can use Parasite on this. Oh, sick. Can I corru skivvy as well? Oh, I can! Oh, sick! Which one deals more damage? Parasite. Okay. And then Gakvu... Right, Gakvu can create a zone. So that's gonna be pretty helpful. Oh, the zones are really small actually. Okay, never mind. Whoops. Just move one space. Scramble. Oh, this thing's not dead yet. Okay, guide drone. I know has a gigantic range. Move a bit closer. There we go. Oh, it specifically needs a host. Oh, that sucks. Well, I could just use observe instead. Yeah, because I think I want to kill this thing. It is kind of annoying. I gotta go closer. There we go. Okay, and this one I can apply a bunch of mines. That's good. Oh! Okay, holy shoot. It can schmoove. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Okay. God, what the heck? Okay, move closer. Frenzy. Okay, no crit, but that's okay. Peter! Hi, Peter. Hi. Welcome back. How have you been? And Bosco, you can move here. Throw a punch. Nice. Oh, that pushed him. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I guess urgent mend? I could heal? Sure. scramble doesn't seem to be helping here. Let's just move closer. Oh, I guess maybe I could just use scramble. Because it creates a zone, right? It creates persistent area effect, hit foes who end turn within, and ones who are knocked within. Okay, I guess I can put it here then? Put it here. Okay. And this one, guide drone, I just need to go a bit closer. Put on this one. Okay, well, let me click on it. There we go. And Kavik. Right, Kavik's the one that can spread a bunch of bombs. Let's do that. I think I want to. He goes last though. Okay, I might as well just kill this guy then. Okay, nice. What the? Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta run away from this thing now. Great. Oh my god, these guys are in the way. That's so annoying. Okay, well. Okay, once again, we'll throw a punch. Oh my god, he evaded. Still heal, right? Yeah. Oh no, he has to move towards people to do it. Oh no, I messed up. Uh-oh. This is not good. What? How's this thing evading everything? Oh, he has evasion. That's honestly really annoying. Dang it. Okay. Right, observe. It can get rid of the evasion. Wait, what happens if I observe an ally? Oh, it gives them focus. Oh, okay. Doable. Okay, Kavik is annoying because his huge AoE is gigantic. What? Oh no, I didn't want to throw it at the archivist. I didn't even know I could target above. Okay, luckily Tazik only took 2 damage. That's fine. What the? Oh, he spawned more. Okay, Tazik is getting beat up. That's kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. What the heck? Also, what is happening with Tazik? Oh, scene. Glazica continuously attacking and inflicting negative status. Oh, I see. So he's constantly getting debuffed right now. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay. Rodion! Hi, Rodion. Hi. I guess we just go back to trying to frenzy again. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to do it on the one who's vulnerable right now. Didn't I apply vulnerable? Oh, he gained back evasion. That's so annoying. Okay, fine. Frenzy. Oh my god. Okay, I mean... 8 turns of puncture. Jeez. Okay, this is the one that has vulnerable, which is really annoying. So instead, we'll just punch this guy. Nice. Okay, Tazik. I guess finish off this guy. Just move over. Oh, he had 1 HP left. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I mean, that's fine. This guy has 9, but the problem is that he has evasion, which is really annoying. Wait, just scramble. Nice. I guess we can observe this one, and then Kavik can finish it off. I just need to be in an area where you just don't get hit from it, though. Okay, there we go. Vulnerable? Yes. Oh, shoot, it has wind up. Oh, I didn't even know it was winding up. Oh, great. I don't even think I had a way to stun anyways. Well, this is unfortunate. Do I want to stay here? Like, in this area? I don't think I want to. I mean, I'm out of... Okay. Ah, gosh, one of these big wave things again. How is this thing not dead yet? And it has evasion again. Okay, frenzy this one. Okay. We gotta get out. Move over here. We can at least punch this. Oh, we can't punch this one. Uh-oh. I could protect? Well, I can only protect himself, though. Well, I could pull someone. I don't know if I want to pull anyone, though. Because, like, Blasco is... He's blocking this entrance. Which is honestly not really a good thing. But he has to get out of the way. He doesn't have a choice. Okay, I just protect yourself. Because I don't know what else he's supposed to do. Okay, this thing does have Siphon. So I can heal, but... This thing has evasion, which is really annoying. Can I attack this one? Well, I could heal. Yeah, Kavik is actually kind of low now. That's 6 HP. Tazik at 7. I mean, I kind of want to kill these guys, though. I mean, Kavik with 6 is fine. He can probably live. I'm assuming I can't... Yeah, I have to actually be near the guy. Oh, this works. Okay. And then need to get out of the way. But I also need to give space. I would like to scramble here. Oh, but that's gonna hit Milza though. A bit unfortunate. This guy's weakened, disabled, and vulnerable. Okay. I mean, Milza, you're just gonna have to tank this hit. I mean, this is such a good spot. I have to. Oh! Milza didn't get hit. Why? Does it just not hit Milza? I mean, that's great. I didn't know it could do that. Because usually a bunch of AoE attacks say that it also hits allies, which is very unfortunate. Okay, move over here. Kill off this one now. Very good. Ooh. Okay, now Kavik's your turn. Okay, I guess the downside with IED is that it actually only does 1 HP of damage, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, it does knock back by 2 tiles, which is honestly really, really big. But I'm sad that he doesn't deal as much damage. I could just be safe and just do barrier instead. He is at like 6 HP. This is a bit tough. Yeah, I mean, I want to kill this guy though. Just because he's almost dead anyways. Which I think I can. I just need to throw it like here. Yeah. Oh, this guy's almost dead too. Oh, but he has evasion though. Yeah, okay. Oh, that crit. Nice. so far they're not doing that much damage, so that's good. Oh. There we go. It's 9 HP. Here, throw punch. Ah, evaded. Man, I hate the ones that have evasion. Especially because, like, the only one that can apply vulnerable is Milta. And she's second last. Which is so annoying. Because it really is just up to chance if I hit this guy, which is so annoying. I can't even go over there. That was too far. So I guess with Tazik, I think I'll just mend. We'll do a heal. Does he have regen? He does. Okay. We'll heal the other guys. We heal these two. Oh, he can like slot himself in there. Sick. Okay. Gakfu. Have scramble. We can like move up a little bit. There we go. Also, I don't know how the Archivist is getting hit. Oh, split focus. Suffer max HP if allies has damage upon their defeat. Oh. That's what that does. Okay. Oh, well, this is awkward. Oh no, okay. There we go. Damn. Nice. The Archivist recoils in pain, claws drawn back to their sides. Their shape rides in the light of the overlap, as if we had been striking them this whole time. Was wasting time. Drastic measure. No aversion. Yeah? What? Usurpers, I think. They step forward, tumbling off the tether, and when they strike the ground, the overlap twists, coils tight around itself. Oh, boss fight. Malvia is drawn back to their feet by what wields them. I mistake their stance at first for anger, senseless fury. But in their twisted receptors is a great fear. This is no husk. Are they being animated against their will? Perhaps we might be able to help, but they clearly intend to kill us. We can only defend ourselves. Analysis, context shift. Entity Archivist acts twice. He can move twice? Immovable. Ignores knockback. Whoa, that's pretty insane. Oh. Okay, now he's gonna do something freaky. What? Why did it just skip Bosco's turn? Was he stunned? That's probably what happened. Okay, he's also out of the thing. Okay, that's good. I gotta heal him though. This man's at 3 HP. Oh no, but I can heal him though. Because Urgent Men, yeah, moves me to the location. And Tazik is gonna go into the whatever this effect thing is. That is actually kind of scary. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh no. Gosh, and I can't get close enough to attack him. Well, of course, Skiffy can. Okay. I can... Okay, I don't think I want to destabilize him. We can scramble, though. That's fine. Okay. Guide drone... It's only evasion. I can make him focus. But I don't need to apply vulnerable. He has it already. Yeah, okay. So I guess just guide drone's fine. I don't really know where to move Milta here. I guess just stay in place. Well, actually, Guide drone can help give evasion. It's whoever's within the guide drone thing. Oh, she went too far. There we go. Havoc, unfortunately, can't really use his attack because it hits in such a huge area. So I guess I'll just use him as... What? Oh, I forgot. Cover... okay. Cover, he does it standing in place, which is kind of annoying. Also, apparently Akiza just died. I don't really know how, but she just did. Okay, so restorative, bring her back. Okay. Tozak needs to heal these two. Men. Good. Gakvu, you're fine where you are, so just scramble. What? Oh my gosh, Milta was stunned. Bro, are you kidding me? Okay, we gotta use cover again. Okay, so this X thing is where he's gonna teleport, so that's good to know. Yeah, we'll cover, give Milta barrier. Oh, he walks. Oh, I thought he just teleports there. Okay, so that's how he's dealing so much damage. So he walks towards there, and anyone who's in his path takes damage. That's so dumb. Oh, we won. Oh. I thought they had a lot more health. When Malvi falls, the distortion fades, drawn into itself. For an instant, I could see their limbs being pulled in different directions. And when my vision stabilizes, the spinal root is dark. The archivist's body lie lifeless, more mangled than we left it, curiously. As if the receding overlap tore something within them away. Could a mind core still be within? Some remnant? And the tether has fallen. Or was it on the ground the whole time? Even after the overlap's recession, I still feel it. A physical uncertainty at the edge of my senses. Where does the room truly end and begin? Our victory is but a stone dropped in water, rippling the surface of the overlap, revealing what lies below, but soon to settle again. Still, the critical parts we have come to detonate are within plain view. These spinal roots, connecting to the great pool of knowledge beneath our feet, will sever the core completely from the spine if destroyed. In the center stands the spinal tether, a stabilizing structure and lift still mostly obscured. Its terminal presence more worries to hang over our heads. Visualizing breaks and snaps throughout the spire, veins and supports falling apart overhead, colliding with one another. Surely withered by having the life drained from it this process. And so the time comes for our first charge to be deployed. I signal to Kavik and Bosco behind, who recede into the hall to fetch it from Idril. And just after they exit, the hall opposite to theirs briefly opens. More foes? Hideously timed. Does Vakoa suspect something? With me, everyone. We cannot let them see the bomb being set. As I step out to face whatever opened the door, I see... nothing? The others gather around and behind me as I advance. Though, why would these creatures even use the door? Hello? Hey, easy. I am a friend. Who is this? A voice. Physical, sane, another cue, sounds from behind us. And so we turn, but there is nothing there. You do not want to go that way. Vakoa is doing something, creating these twisted illusions. Fortunately, they could not see me. I look back at the others, wary, suspecting I have a defect, but they are similarly confused. With a focusing of my eyes, I see a vague shimmer, just in time for it to flicker away, revealing our cue. Oh, yeah, I'm assuming this is telling you. A cloaking skin, of course. Where did she find that? And a Tuvazu tail, just as Karik described. Yes, hello, are you Tellu? Oh, Tellu, not Tellu. I am Akiza. Yeah. You already met Idril then. Did you bring that Mu friend here? It told me to look for you. You must have been looking for me too, huh? Thank you for waiting, but we should get out while we can. Her eyes flick up to the imperceptible ceiling. It is bathed in darkness, yet still lit with a dull haze, like smoke gathering in a cave, creeping closer to suffocate us. I do not know what is happening, but it will probably only get worse. No, actually, we devised a new plan with Idril. She evaluates us skeptically, glancing towards the grand door, returning a confused scoff and vague gesture towards the madness above. To stop this? Do not joke with me here. The only plan that will work is when we get off this island before it is lost. Before I can explain, the dull mine hull opens again, and Tellu returns, ready to fight. But it is merely Bosco, escorted by Idril and Kavik, as he carries in our disguised explosive. Kavik stands proudly atop the container, pointing with a spindly leg. Alright, near the center here should be a good spot. Just next to the base of the tether, but a little removed, opposite of the core chamber door. We do not want to damage the core chamber in the process after all. Got it. I can take it from here. Who is that? Hi, Tellu. Kavik, catch her up, okay? I need to prepare the silence and detonator. Kavik? Detonator? What? Tellu! Though she faces away, I see excitement and hope swell in her receptors curl. Even her tail's movement, not an unusual cosmetic choice given to Vazu's appeal. But the motion is very natural. She must have been a rare tail bearer in life. The heck is a tail bearer? Great, no idea. Kavik leaps off the container, skittering over to her, and she kneels to greet them with an embrace. Haha, look at you! Did you finally exhaust your closet of bodies? Oh, I can explain all. Yes, all of our victories. Even as they find a perch upon Tellu's shoulder, Kavik's pride falters. The same wound still remains fresh in all our minds. But where to start? Well, we should speak of our new plan first. Come, look at what we have created. Just over there by Bosco, the big Kiv. Yes, we are planting bombs to sever the resources that, as Tellu carries them away, and the plan is outlined further. Shock gives way to realization and hope all before she leaves my sight. I turn to Gakvu, Tazik and Milsa still lingering near me. Tazik, are you able to continue? Yes. There's little more we can do than allow him to continue fighting. Alright. Once Idril's done, we will be just a few steps away from victory. Let this cloud drift by. Pause and rest before Velzi's light reaches subject again. Oh. There is only the explosive placement in the harsh than the lesser mind. More talking. Interactive, but okay, it's the same thing. Oh my god, I need to talk to everybody. What the heck? There's so many things to talk. Knowledge pool? Malvi's body. Oh, okay. Knowledge pool first. There's the thing behind. Spinal roots provide direct system connection. Managed reservoir of rich archival sludge and countless grounds-mindry connected cyst. Likely extends beneath entire segment. Also likely being rapidly consumed by the ceremony. Okay. And then Malvi's body. The esteemed archivist Malvi was still living yet twisted against us. How? No recognizable internal components. Okay. The archivist. Despite my efforts, I cannot find a mind core in any component. Not the head, not the torso. Malvi's blood still stains my claws, both from the fight and from this excavation. We truly killed them, but possessed by a parasite as they were, there was no other way. A grim image of our larval past, a mirror of terrible life. None of us are strangers to this. We may grieve our Malvi's loss before Malvi's loss in time. But, as they say in a true infestation, as long as it still festers, it is unwise to linger upon grief. Gakvu approaches me as I claw through the corpse. Gakvu, are you able to sense a mind core in any of this? She crouches nearby, tilting her head this way and that. Akiza, there's nothing in there. If there was a mind core. Gakvu's gaze drifts over the components I've removed in my search. Some are far larger than they should be. What we recognize to be internal regulators and fused, elongated. And many others are completely unfamiliar. Their appearance puts her receptors in a puzzled twist. It is not a mind core anymore. I do not recognize a single one of these. It is the same phenomenon that I saw in the golems. The same that Idril described with the affliction. She says no more, rising slowly and returning to the tether. I had expected her to continue with her thoughts, but when I see the coil in her receptors, I come to the same realization. This is Tazik's future. Okay. Oh, why is this so... Where's the save? Oh, it's over there. Save. Ah! Save. Oh. Wasn't someone dead the last time I... Oh, no, they're fine. Oh, it's because I healed them. So now they're a... It was probably Gokfu. Actually, I don't even know anymore. Oh no, was it Bosco? Because that's like about half the amount of HP. I don't remember who it was. But anyways. Rodion's apparently having a chat stroke. Okay. Sure. Spinal tether. Direct lift to base of archival system overhead, used in delivery of heavy materials and knowledge. Potential escape route if not for widespread archival system collapse. Okay, who to even talk to first? I actually want to talk to Tell You first. There's new character. Reconstructed context, Vasnian surrealist influence, Vel receptors, curled, performer, paint pattern, cloaking skin representation, Tuvazu heritage tale, self-design signature. Okay. Hi, Tell You. What's up? Near the door to the Heart's Hall, Tell You and Karik linger. She sits against the wall, holding an arm up for Karik to speak upon. Before they are audible, I see Karik swatting at the air as if punching. Why? She's surely recounting our victory in golem maintenance. Tell You snickers, receptors slightly curled with contentment. With that one last punch, and so the chamber's dull beam, made hazardous by the damage, melted away at the flesh of our beastly foe. Just enough for poor Itzel, recently awoken, to channel their rage. Between the two of us, it was lifeless before I could even have known. As I approach, their attention shifts to me. And here is your fearsome director. Hello, Akiza. It is good to see you both in such high spirits. Have you learned of our plans? And more. All of that good nature faded away as soon as I started speaking. A new sardonic sharpness in her voice setting me at unease. I'm sorry, new word for me. Sardonic. Grimly mocking or cynical. Ah. A very interesting word. A very interesting word. Sardonic. Mocking, satirical, sarcastic. Ironic, cynical, scornful. Okay. Sardonic. That's a cool word. Did Karik tell her about my confession? Yes, once I told her all about our progress and plans here, I started working backwards. Akiza, it is mad, but we came down with a similar dream. My team and I. Anyway, I will not help you fight. She's not helping us? Aw, I thought we got a new member. That's unfortunate. But I will disable every method the groundsmind has of monitoring your progress. I picked up a few things from the engineers here. That could be helpful, but your team, were they among the queue who went up into the spine? Her receptors twist into a sour coil. For a blink, she stares up into the madness of the overlap past me. Yeah. Idiots. Flat-toned, sharp. While at first it seems a shockingly cold statement, remembrance of her past arguments is practically visible in her receptors. I have touched upon a wound. But that is even more reason to ask. If we destroy this chamber as we planned, the tether will be broken. There will be no way back for them, and no easy way up from here. At least, not until we seize the core and create new paths. But to that end, no detonation will happen until all the charges are placed. So, do you want to split off to look for them before then? Tell You's eyes close, receptors coiling tighter. Karik glances between us both with muted worry. Do you think I have not tried? Have you seen the map of the spine? They strode into a collapsing cave, so no, Akiza. I will help here. And if any still live, your insane plan is the only chance I have to help them. Then be ready. Oh, off she goes. Hey, Joel, what's up? While Idril rummages with the contents of the container bomb, Gokfu stands watch, attention distant. She stares towards the core chamber, some exertion in her receptors. Hello, Gokfu, Idril. No problems? Nope. It is fine here. But her gaze is drawn upwards, sweeping from left to right. The sensation of the overlap is so strange. I feel things moving around us. Oh, Idril, let there be no confusion. I have a grounds geometry pattern mind core. Cool. Idril does not draw away from her work. But when I try to place where these things are, I cannot. Like imagining a shape in my mind's eye. And trying to track specifically where in my body I see it. As if I could pluck it from myself and have it vanish. I am not certain what you mean, Gokfu. I am. You are probably feeling the tendrils of the ceremony grasping at the space on the other side. The nearby overlap might be giving them some physicality in a way you can feel. They are technically made of corru, though that is a whole different matter. Still, do not worry about them too much. They should be harmless. At least until the overlap closes in around us again, and they can come through. How is that possible? That the overlap can shift like this? Is it not simply an area around the ceremony? Well, it is more like... Idril withdraws from the box to think for a blink. Like prying open a very resilient gate. An incision is made, in this case by the core, and you stick something into it and pry one way or the other. Sometimes with yield, sometimes without, requiring that you try elsewhere. And sometimes getting pushed back by someone on the other side. Haha. But eventually the gate is torn open. That is the ceremony, yes. A many-limbed gate opener. The overlap really is just a place where the cracks have been pulled wider. You should read about ceremonial operations sometimes. They are so fascinating. Idril returns to wiring her explosives, and Gokfu returns her gaze to me with a wry twist in her receptors. Well, that is my answer then. What about you, Akiza? Are you alright? I'm so fixed upon our goals that the question staggers me. Am I alright? There's so much to process. Velzy twists our paths so much it is hard to even think. But for now, yes. Thanks. That is a good question. No one has ever asked if Akiza was alright. In the distance, a terminal lingers. Even with some eye adjustment, the terminal display is too warped to understand. It is attached to nothing, impossibly beyond the bounds of the dark wall, yet still visible. Bosco stands by, puzzled, while Tozik is harder to discern, but he greets my approach. Akiza, what do you make of this? The terminal? It functions, surprisingly, but it does not say anything we do not already know. The spine is crumbling. Although, interestingly, if you look here, Tozik gestures out towards the terminal, claw extending beyond the border of the wall, specifying some quadrant of the swarm display in the distance. How is that possible? Is the wall truly gone? Does he not see the problem here? No, Tozik, I mean the position of the terminal. Should it not be directly in front of us? And upright? I similarly gesture out to the terminal, but find my claw colliding with a wall that ought to be here. In the distance, I see a display of the terminal warping slightly. The same distortion that could be caused by simply waving a hand in it. I step back, taking a blink to recalibrate my eyes, to no effect. Tozik's head hovers closer to the wall, twisting upside down, eyes similarly adjusting. Oh, you see it too, right, Bosco? Yes. I simply thought Tozik was reading it from here. An impossible inconsistency, one that I see no matter where I stand. It must be an effect lingering from the overlap, right? Tozik, what do you see? I see the terminal, Akiza. I'm not sure how to place this. It just makes sense to me. Spoken with concern, as if I am the one with the issue. I reach out again for the wall, but find my claw passing through beyond the edge. Oh, what the? And out of curiosity, I extend my head beyond it as well. When the dark turns to dizzying dull light, it is truly mystifying. At least until my claw meets something large and cold. Something that moves in reflex, squirming away like a disturbed Vilk branch. I pull myself back to the dark, shocked claws, ready for some retaliation. Bosco stands ready as well. The need to ask what happened well beyond us. But nothing comes. Tozik, I think your affliction, it must be affording you some insight we lack. Yes, that must be. The overlap's effects are plain to me. If I focus, I can tell that something is wrong, but it does not hinder me enough to notice otherwise. Perhaps this symptom is of some use. For example, if we get lost in the overlap, maybe he could guide us. But if this is his new grasp upon reality, How can I trust that he will know when he is becoming a danger? I see. Bosco, as a precaution, watch him. Keep him grounded. Alright. Thank you. Alright, and then lastly... By one of the spine's roots, Milza and Kavik chatter. Kavik is speaking in a familiar way, intense curiosity with the illusion of being hushed. But he has always had this habit of speaking too loud, so I hear it anyway. I see, I see. It is such an interesting view. What if it is not an organic development, though? Perhaps an ancient construct. Surely you are familiar with the progenitor theory. What's the progenitor theory? A disputed theory of corru origin supposes natural spires and corru veins are not natural. Oh, okay. Where Gokfu might be annoyed at what surely has been incessant questioning, Milza is clearly entertained, answering kindly. Despite the circumstance, she is without fear for the first time since we met. At least for this blink. Aha! Well, there are internal theories, yes, but I have no particular holding to anyone. Anyone. Really, it should be no difference. An ancient creature, a construct, some fragment of a greater origin. Regardless of any descriptor, should we not want to know what its purpose is? Though if all of this is possible from only a briefly emitted signal from it. She shifts uncomfortably, looking away from Kavik. Towards my approach for this line of thought has inspired me. Milza, Kavik! Hello! Milza, I wanted to ask, given what we just fought here and your unique knowledge, what do you make of these entities we face? I am only a sculptor, Akiza, my involvement aside. But after all we have seen, I suspect that whatever directs the ceremony is absorbing any thought it can. Memories, images of self, schematics for golems from the spine's vast knowledge. After all, we stand atop a lake of memories and designs. To what end, I cannot say, really. But that is how it must be able to weave such familiar shape. But this does line up with your expectation of awakening, right? Minds and thoughts being collected within a great mind. If the meteorite is on the other side, and it is what animates these shapes somehow, do you think the minds of the slain Q are still within? I do not know whether to hope they are or not. If they are illusions, minds wielded like bait by a parasite. That is bad, yes, but if they are truly Q, the same we used to work with, would they act this way? How could they have changed so much? Malvi just tried to kill us all, without hardly any attempt to communicate. Well, no, that's not true. They did try to communicate, but still attacked us regardless. Where is the reason, the kindness? I will not lie and say I do not wish for an awakening, the possibility to join with the ancient mind, but Milza's receptors fidget and she stares at the core chamber door. This is not right. Agreed. Okay, well that's everyone. We shall continue. Oh, I didn't even see where Karik was. He's right there. Look at him, he's so chill. Alright, save. Proceed. Preparations and repairs complete, I await the team. Fortunately, the overlap has remained parted around us. Did Vakoa not feel us fight it back? Surely she must suspect something. Perhaps it is resource intensive to retaliate immediately. Too costly to pull from the ceremony. Or do our efforts not matter to her at all? Okay, all done. Me and Karik will return to the silence, but tell you, perhaps you should join them? Or you could. As long as you do not expect me to fight, I will simply help cover movement. Perhaps breaking windows would be a good start. Warped as they may be, they are still a part of the structure, and may bear eyes to see. Yes, I will creep ahead to tear them away. Very well. On to the heart then, right? Yes, the heart is up next. Do be careful though, it weaves many connections. This makes it the least safe chamber, structurally speaking. You must take care. Great care. Ah, my shining friends, I wish I could guide you directly as you fight. My knowledge would surely be of use even without a time stopper. If you attach to my shoulder, I can cloak you too, you know. Assuming you hold no conflict in sharing skin. Ah, really? Thank you, tell you. Yes, let us do that. To think I would share bodies for the first time this gaze. Only to do it twice. Skin, not body. I would not let you drive this Q body for a blink. Kek QV. Derogatory, slow of foot and claw. Sure. Let us see where Velzy takes us. To think Karik's spirit still holds so strong. Perhaps it is because of Tell You alone. Their voice changes when she is around. Regardless, time to move. I lead the team into the next hall. Oh god, what is happening? The heart awaits. Okay. What? Oh. Oh, I have to go around. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Like the spine's wall, this door warps in a similarly unsettling way. It reforms slightly as we approach, our presence acting like cave lights in darkness, illuminating how it should appear, pulled away from the dull's gray light. Another threshold, another chamber coiled in the ceremony's parasitic tendrils. We will deal with them. There is no time for doubt, not anymore, and not after what we have seen. We push through the haze to find a strange clearing. Okay, what the heck? This thing looks more biblical. Jay Davison! Hi, Jay Davison. Hi. How are you? Barely visible dead containers line its distorted edges. It must be that these are grasped by Vakoa, probably being consumed. Suddenly, a flare of panic passes through the time stopper as Tozik peers into the haze beyond. It was waiting for us. Brace yourselves. On an impact impends. I do not question him. Oh. Oh, they moved. Oh! They moved! I do not... Oh, I do not... Yeah, all of us brace instantly, and as he said, as if we stand near the steps of a great Velk, we are tossed about, something manipulating the chamber's physicality. Oh, contact shift. Allied team turn start is subject to unresistible strength. 2 knockback. What? So everyone just has a buff of knocking back, of an additional 2 knockback. What the heck? Okay, so it's also telling me that these blocks will start, they will move, which is kind of annoying, but okay. You're doing good? That's good. You got the job? Oh, nice! Congrats! Oh no, I can't frenzy because I'm not close enough. Oh, wait, what the? Oh, I can break these. I guess the question is, do I want to break them though? Horror immovable. Okay. Do I want to break these? I mean, they have 10 HP, so honestly, probably not. Wait, do they have 10 HP? I thought it said they did, but it doesn't say that anymore. So now I don't know. Wait, hold on. Can I attack it? Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. It doesn't seem like I can attack it, though. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay, let me... Oh, I can't get him. Oh, I thought I could. That's fine. I can attack this thing then. Nice. Okay. Unfortunately, Bosco can't reach, which is unfortunate. But at least he can get close and then protect. Oh yeah, protect this guy, because I thought it said... Yeah. Someone has 6 HP, so probably protect them. Who has 6 HP? Well, it's Gakfu. Okay, I don't think the parasite can reach, right? No. Korusuke also can't. Okay, we'll heal. So we'll go over here. Urgent mend. What? Oh, urgent mend. Oh, okay. Scramble? Dang, that doesn't reach. Probably just stay in this zone. Oh no, we need to be more above. Nice. I should probably observe. That way, when Akiza does get a frenzy off, I have a more likely chance of critting. Can I throw an IED? Can I reach that? I can't. Okay. These guys are apparently teleporting everywhere. Oh, okay, yeah, they're really teleporting. Yo, they're moving everywhere. Okay. Oh, thank you. Super cool to have in an actual position that will help you with your career. Nice. I wish I could say the same. I cry. Redirector? What the heck? Oh, nearby attacks. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I didn't even realize he could redirect. Nice. Okay. Interruptible. What is this? Using telegraphed action on next turn. Interrupted by any hit or stun. Whoa! Okay, so just hitting them interrupts them. That's cool. And still vulnerable. Oh, okay, this man has so many. Coiled. Oh, just can provide a continuous. Oh, yeah, because this thing is giving it. Severed by stun or on death. Dang, okay, that's unfortunate. Moving a sentry here. Oh no, wait, what? Oh, I was like, where's all the enemies? Does this guy have vulnerable? He does. Okay, so frenzy. Hopefully it crits. It didn't. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well the coiling is really annoying. I know that. Oh wow, you took so much damage from that. I think I crit. Okay. You'll get there, bro. Also for you, it helped a lot because you're in the co-op program. What are your majors and minors? Jay Davison. I am not in school. I do have a degree in game design. Only problem was back when I was in school, they actually declined me from joining the co-op program. Like I applied, but I don't know why, but apparently they had pretty strict requirements. And literally, they told me because I was too close to graduating, like, they apparently couldn't accept me. And I was like, what the heck? What is that supposed to mean? Like, well, that's kind of messed up, but sure. Nothing I can do. Yeah, I was majoring in game design. I didn't have any minors. It was just the major. Oh, he is stunned. Oh, sick. Good job, Bosco. Does anyone need a heal? I mean, Milta could use a heal, but I feel like it should be fine. Go closer, Parasite. Maybe move here? Scramble? No. Here. Scramble. I can move one back, right? Oh, okay. I have to be up front. Nice. Okay. When did this become Fire Emblem? Quite a while ago. But yeah, it literally is Fire Emblem, yes. Nice. Do I want to use IED? I think I just want to use cover, actually. Just because I am afraid that our guys are going to get hit. Yeah, let's cover. Okay, well, someone did. hate these boxes though. They're so annoying. Okay, frenzy. Nice. Okay, the downside is that I don't want to be near this thing when it starts moving. Like, sure, I want to throw a punch at it, but once it starts moving, he's gonna take so much damage, which is not ideal. I mean, I could just use him to break these boxes. I don't even know if that's important, though. Wow. The box apparently evaded. What the heck? Jeez. Oh, Jay Davison moved over to Twitch because YouTube apparently didn't want to send the message. But really, they force you to do at least one miner where you're at. Wow, really? Interesting. Yeah, over here, it's miners are optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to do one. Luckily, Todzik can use Core Skivvy, which is a move that he can use from afar. So that's nice. Man, the only downside is I don't want to be next to this block. I mean, it's only knockback, right? Like, it's not going to... If it's only knockback, then that's fine. As long as it doesn't deal any damage. Oh, I still can't really... Oh. Okay, let me just destroy this box then, because this is a really annoying box. Like, specifically that one's an annoying box. Move you over here, scramble. Okay. Guide drone is huge, because I know that it's such a big area. Oh god. Okay. And then IED also really helps here. It's a huge, like, AoE move. Oh, I forgot. That knocks away the boxes. Oh, that's awkward. That must be nice. You used to not want to do any miners, but now you're doing 2. Oh my god. Wait, so you're doing a major and 2 miners? Yo, how are you not overworked? That seems like an intense workload. What the heck? Okay, Akiza is pretty much useless in this fight. Just because, like, all her moves require her to be, like, upfront and personal onto these guys. So, like, I mean, I guess her job is just to destroy these boxes then, because, like, there's nothing else she can really do. Man, that kind of sucks. Oh, is that gonna... Does this hit allies? Oh, it does. Shoot. I mean, frenzy. Okay, I was like, hopefully if it, like... Anyways. Oh my god, Bosco's also useless. Because he throws punches and that also puts them... Oh my gosh, this sucks. Bro, Bosco, why? Okay, well, I can at least punch this box. Okay. Man, he's coming this way. I guess just destroy this box then, huh? Nice. Box is now destroyed. Oh! Gakubu, you are in a horrible place. Oh, never mind. Okay, you can still hit. Wow, you can really reach. Oh, I don't really know what. I think we're just gonna have to dash away from this one. Yeah. Kavik is okay because he can just lay down a bunch of mines, and then as he walks as the boss walks over them, they'll take damage. Or does he only take damage when he ends the turn? Uh-oh. Gokfu is trapped. Oof. So your majors in mathematics, double minors in comp sci and philosophy. Huh. Okay. Mathematics and comp sci, that goes together. Makes sense. And then philosophy. Interesting. That's a choice. I think this turn we should be able to win. So I can actually, I think I can overwhelm here because this will do a lot of damage. Very good. Bosco unfortunately can't really reach, which is unfortunate. I mean, he can get rid of this box that's in the way, so that's nice actually. So let's do that with him. Oh my god, the box evaded again? Bro, what the heck? No! Corru.observer actually doesn't reach? Uh-oh. Ooh, we might actually not be in a good spot here. Oh, this might be tough. Oh, you can move there. Oh, sick. Guide drone. Nice. Now he's at 1 HP. What? Oh, okay, we won. Oh, there's a phase 2. Bro, what the heck? You took philosophy slide because you just wanted a bit of change, I guess? Ah, okay. With these lesser instruments of Vekoa broken apart. 200 HP? What the heck? What the heck did I just see? What? The chamber folds into itself, rotated in a way I cannot make sense of, becoming a similar space but now divided by a dull shape. What is this? Have you not been seeing these? He speaks as if we cannot see the ground beneath us. An impulse of confusion is all he needs to begin explaining. It is from these limbs that Vekoa's aggressors break off from. I've been noticing them all around us, above in the distance. So I believe them to be the ceremony's anchoring limbs. This is one of the only major ones intersecting this particular space. If we sever it, I expect the overlap to recede. You see them? Gokfu's worry is not unfounded. His affliction is undoubtedly granting him some strange new perception. But worry can wait. Oh, if it is an anchoring limb, then it is stationary. I can attach my bombs directly to it. They will work much better. Then do it. Oh. Entity Kavik enabled additional action. Oh! He can now plant explosives to target. Yay! And then he can also detonate. Extremely effective against destructibles. Proceed. Oh. I immediately got to use them. Cool. Okay, plant and trigger. Okay, so plant. Plant it to target, utilize trigger to detonate, and hit actors within radius. Minus 6 HP, plus 1 stun, plus 2 turns of puncture. Oh my god, knockback is 8 from the explosive host. Whoa, that's a really big knockback. Versus Destructibles, additional minus 30 HP. Hits large targets multiple times. Versus something that already has planted, increases radius. Sick! So how big is the radius if I were to plant? Just as proxy, I don't... Effect proxy. That doesn't help. Am I supposed to plant it like in the center? Or does it not matter where I plant it? Oh. Oh, it's doing something. Oh, it spawned a thing. Okay, that's annoying. Oh, it spawned 2 of them. Oh my god, and there's more knockback stuff. Bro, this needs to stop. I gotta head out though, because you low-key have like 4 assignments. Oh, okay. Alright, bye, Jay Davison. Bye. Bro, this thing keeps evading. How does it keep doing that? Ah, Gaijin doesn't go that far. A bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Okay, it's been planted. Delayed explosive attached. Detonates on activation, drops on death. Wait, so can't I just put on more and more? How does this work? Okay, so assuming I detonate it right now, how much damage is it gonna do? So it's gonna do 6, and then plus an additional 30, so 36. But it also says it hits large targets multiple times. So it's gonna do it 3 times. Right, because it's in the range of 3. So that's about... Great, I gotta do math now. Well, 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 30 is 90. So that's 100, 106. 108, sorry. Okay, let's try it. Okay, well it did a lot more damage than I thought. Because it's at 18 HP now, when max was 200. So I don't exactly know what the heck just happened. But that's fine. Because now... we should be able to just destroy this by ourselves. There we go. Yay! Your phone's been funny these days. As soon as it hits 20%, the battery just starts ticking down like a countdown. You see the notification for low battery, then 10%, then 3, then it shuts off. Like you have 20 seconds to put it on charge once it hits 20%. It's literally a panic attack midstream. Well, that's a sign that you might need a new phone. How long have you had your phone? That's another thing. How long have you had your phone? With the last of our strikes, the vein splits apart under some incredible tension. The room's color and shape swirls back to its true form. Or it should have. But the chamber returns to only the barest memory of how it must have been. The only sane part of this room is the portion of the spire heart that intersects with it. Like 4 years? Oh, that's actually not that long. Dang, it's doing that? That's weird. Very strange. And what a wretched state it is in. Murky fluid pools at our feet, flooding both from invisible cracked veins. Spire blood, corru, water, everything the heart circulates. Cascading off into the madness of the overlap. I'm hesitant even to move, for it appears as though the floor has disappeared. But I force a step forward, finding my feet clicking against something. The pale corru floor that this chamber once had, it must still be here. It's cause the new Pixel came out, curse you programmed obsolescence. But I don't think that's true though. Because I also have a Pixel. And it doesn't do that with me. Mine's fine. I think yours is just messed up. In some capacity. Simply destroying these creatures helped in the spine. If this chamber is not returning to normal after an even greater blow, what does that mean? Either we are running very low on time, for the ceremony has grown significantly, or the heart is one of the primary resource draws for this process. It is probably totally infested with smaller siphons, and that might explain why the upper hearts were damaged. Vakoa would want the high pressure, forcing more resources down through the heart. The heart itself is unmoving, at least the parts we can see, but it still produces worrying groans. Yes, we will simply cut it off. I signal again to Bosco. It is time. Reach us through the time stopper if any threats are posed. We will guard this place. Understood. He recedes back through the way we came along with Kavik. Karek skitters after him as well. They must have leapt from Telyu at some point. I'm sure they wish to guide the efforts carefully, especially given the heart's precarious state. It is maybe the chamber under the most pressure, from my understanding. And as I turn back to investigate it further, the core window, barely visible through the distortion, flickers from damage. Telyu appears with a shimmer in the distant corner, a claw half dug in the window's malleable flesh. Or stuck? She tugs at it with some effort. So as the others investigate the state of the heart, I go to her. What are you doing? Do you need help? Oh, yes, please. Just another precaution. I've been breaking these projectors. The windows, they have the capability to give two-way sensory data. We may stand within the overlap, but the fewer methods Vakoa has to watch us, the better. Do you think it's real? They update new phones to functions worse. I swear that there was a case against Apple in the EU. Yeah. Europe really forcing the changes we need forced Apples to use USB-C instead of just inventing chargers. Yep. I mean, wasn't it also another thing as well? Like, not just Europe, but wasn't it also, I heard that it was also some of the East Asian countries that wanted Apple to change to USB-C. And then essentially what happened was that Apple didn't want to change to USB-C, but because the East Asian countries are the ones like who have been like essentially like they were the ones who have access to like the materials, right? And then they were like, oh, Apple, if you're not going to do the USB-C, then we're just not going to provide you the materials to make the phones. And so then Apple had to cave eventually. At least that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's a true story. I also don't remember who told me that. Like, I know someone like verbally told me that. Like, it wasn't something that I saw like on the news or anything. So I don't know where that source is from. So who knows? They are also the ones making the phones. Okay. Already got the one in the spine, but I'm trying to sever a vein I know is in here. My claws are not sharp enough. Let the Chinese sweatshop child choose the charger. Okay. My Q body is the fixed state type, so I cannot resolve this simply. Velzy saw fit to make this vein in particular reinforced. Strangely though, given the circumstances, but it is not unwelcome. I reach through the softened surface of the window near her claws, pushing through its corru-like flesh. And sure enough, it is there, so I begin to press with both of my claws, slowly puncturing what must be critical vein. Once I get a grip, she recedes, allowing me to perform my sabotage. But I still must wonder, how did she learn to do this? It is really quite far back there, beyond the point any internal connector would be in a regular window. Perhaps a quirk of the circulation within this segment's shell. Thank you, Akita. And so our gazes are equal, I feel I should mention. Her voice lowers, inaudible to the others chatting in the distance. Karek filled me in on what you told your team. My receptors are curling tightly out of unconscious impulse. The slow twist of my head towards her elicits laughter. Oh, do not look so shocked. I told him I would not say anything about that part, but... well, who could keep quiet about this? I was always pretty sure something was going on. You should have seen what they had me and my team up to during the first veil. Before we made public contact with the cousins, you know. But anyway, I was curious. Do you blame yourself for all of this? With a flash of realization and panic, the thought manifests. Did she really need my help just now? The room is so warped, these windows must hardly be a concern at all. Did she simply want to get me alone? Then what is it exactly within this window that I am puncturing? Is this a trap? Does she blame me? Is this vengeance for her lost team? What happened when I let go? What do you think? Surely she can see the terror in my receptors, yet I cannot make out anything in hers. She is neutral, unaggressive, perhaps slightly sad. Why does she inspire such fear? Perhaps it is because no well-meaning materials operative still wears a cloaking skin. It is pretty clear that you do. Look at you. But I have not made up my mind yet. Really, to me, it sounds like you were used. Someone cut beneath Velzy and manipulated your role, making you do what they wanted. So they would not have to take the fall that you will. Your team can forgive you all they want, but it is all misplaced. For I am sure whoever truly set this trap for you is quietly celebrating, while all of my friends might be dead or worse. My gaze drifts away. This is something I had not truly considered. The conflict is real, as Milta confirmed. After all, she was uninvolved in everything that came before, so she had no way of knowing. So what is Telyu really saying here? What does she know anyway? How could anyone have predicted I would have reached for that converter to give to Gordon? It is impossible to have so much foresight. She glances towards my claw, still submerged in the window. Do you not think it is a little strange how both of your involved friends forgave you instantly? You probably know them better than me. Maybe it is not my place to say. I just wanted to let you know what I thought from my perch in the herd. And you can let go of that, you know. I'm sure it is good and dead now. Out of precaution, suspicion, I do. But I tear them suddenly, stepping back urgently, as if it might explode. But it does not. Telyu snickers again. Are you alright over there? I must have drawn attention, so I turn and call to her. Yes, fine. And after my callback, I twist to face Telyu. What a rude, upsetting thing to speak to me about, especially now. I should make this known to her, but she is gone. Surely to scout ahead for us, as she did not seem ill-meaning. But why would she say all of this to me now? I glance around the room from this vantage point at my team as they converse. Who would gain anything from all of this happening? Should I even entertain the suspicion? No. We are all well beyond suspicion at this point, especially now. I know I can trust my team. We need only keep fighting. But for now, we must wait for the bomb to arrive. Okay. Save. And heal. Oh, wrong button. Good. I can't exit, can I? No. So 3 of them are here. I can't really go behind. I can see the heart. Broad view of major corru inspired blood resource veins, with associated lesser hearts. Downward pressure becoming major issues. It implies other specialized terminals and connection points should be visible in room. Where are they? Can I see above? No. What is that? Oh, never mind. Miltza, Gakvu, and Tazik linger near the heart. Within its shadows, near a diagnostic pod, the world seems more solid. Tazik operates on one of his own arms, with his Koruskivi examining internals. Surely a grim matter, given their expressions. I approach, as I must be here for them, and they quiet expectantly. Hello, friends. While we wait, do you need anything? Tazik reseals his arm, twisting his receptors negatively. They are all crushed with fear. Another miracle would be ideal. My mind core, have not been able to move it. So we were just doing a check of my Q body's organs, and the timeline is accelerating somehow. Miltza and Gakvu suspected it is our exposure to the overlap. Yes, Idril implied to me that we had more time than this. But her afflicted friends had stayed in the silence of the dull mind. Maybe that is why it took so long to affect them. Are you fit to continue using the time stopper? Yes, but not for much longer. I feel something. Tazik is silent. After a blink, he merely starts to shake his head, struggling to place words. And I think this affliction is a result of what I saw when I connected, or what saw me. What was it? You keep avoiding the subject. Milta is quick to press the matter. I was afraid to share in case the knowledge itself was a threat. Which sounds impossible, but with what I saw, that is what I believed. Also, I'll hydrate. Okay. You don't see this game ending in 2 streams either? Honestly, yeah. I feel like it is gonna take a few more streams. Just because there's so much dialogue. Like, holy shit, there's so much dialogue. Like, throughout this entire 2 hours, all I did was... Oh, no, I technically did 2 fights. I think about 2 fights, yeah. That short game, you said. Well, I had never said that. That's what Rodion said. It was relatively short. Then again, I guess episode 4 is meant to be the longest chapter. Just cause episodes 1, 2, and 3 were actually pretty fast. They were pretty fast. Also, another thing as well, it's... Remember, I took a week off because I was sick. So, it makes it seem like it's been a long time, but it really hasn't. Because I was sick for a week. So, that was that. But it's definitely this last episode. It's because they need to tie up everything, right? To finish, to finish the whole story. So yeah. Hasn't it been like 6 streams? I don't know. Has it? I haven't been counting. I don't know. We can check. But it was estimated to at least be 2 streams per episode. At least that's what it seemed like it was gonna be. But definitely whatever this episode 4 has been going on for quite a while. Like maybe this has been like the 3rd or 4th stream. I think probably the 3rd. I don't know. Yeah, you can check. And now with how little I even remember, I do not think that is the case. I saw another place, it might have been the dull, but the haze, the solid light that clouds it was gone. My sight went on forever. It is like a vanishing dream now. It began to fade after I disconnected. I have only fleeting visions received with borrowed senses. But it held such color, infinite webs of connections and shapes that are lost to me now. And before them, but beyond them, or in front of me, I could not tell. Perhaps it was the space itself. There was this presence. It was as if the eye of Velzy itself were within Claw's reach, burning its gaze inwards into itself, into me. And then I began to feel myself being dragged, drawn deeper into this vision. So I found my arm again back here and tore the connector away. He continues to shake his head, receptors crushing backwards with despair. His voice wavers with such terror and sadness, the depths of which I have never seen in him. You can only see up to like 7 days ago, so you have to tell you if there's more. Okay. So yeah, about like 7 to 6, give or take. Got it. Yeah, let me finish this dialogue, save, and then I can check. Because we do need to end stream. It still reached for me, even without the connector, and it found a grasp in something. Something inside my mind, and is moving, it is pulling. Ah, you almost got me. Well, I was no fool to read. Once I saw the 2 numbers, I was like, I'm not saying it. So I always go for 7-6. I always purposely try to go for 7-6. I think I've only accidentally said the word. I think maybe about 3 times on stream. I'm trying to remember. I know one time I was recalling like a memory, and that's when I said the 2 numbers, because I think I said it was like the number then years ago, and then because I was thinking of how many years ago the event happened, that's what caused me to say the 2 numbers. And then another one, I don't know if it counts if I was like playing a game. I feel like I was probably playing something, and then the 2 numbers showed up. And then because I had to say it, right, because I was reading it, it happened, I think. I don't know if that one counts. And then another 3rd one, I believe it was counting, where I was counting something, and then the 2 numbers came up. And it was only until I was like midway through counting that I realized that I said the 2 numbers. Anyways. The affliction, the infection we spoke of. This must be what happens if its first vector is a mind core. Even if Velzy should grant us mercy in finding a spare, I do not think a renewal will help me. It knows me. Given all of this, do you think that he should stay in the silence for the dull mind? I already tried talking him into that. Determination swells in his voice. Yes, and I declined. At the rate we are moving, it should be fine. And I will not sit and wait. Not only because I believed I am needed here, but also it did not seem to help Idril's lost friends. There's no point in weakening our team for a meager chance. We all came down here knowing it would mean death, and I am ready to accept it if it means we can complete our plan. If we can save anyone. This gaze has changed him so deeply. To think he is capable of such concern for us. Or perhaps our mundane work and research was simply never enough to let this shine through. His will is inspiring, enough to allow me to accept his choice, even if I may disagree. Alright, but the instant you feel a threshold crossed, or you enter a state like Idril described, we must take that connector, in case you can spread it to us somehow. I know. It will be done. Time is short, but every blink I can help, I will. Stay strong. Save! Oh, okay. I was like, where'd the save thing go? It's here. Save. Okay. Okay, I was like, does Moth have anything for me? He doesn't. System, export. Okay, there we go. Oh, I can also check how many times I exported. That also works too. Okay, so it's about 10? Hold on, let me like actually check though. Yeah, but based on the file name, it does make it seem like it's been 10 streams. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, it has been 10 streams. 10. Okay, and we are on the last episode. It is just taking a while because there's so much dialogue. Oh my god, there's so much talking. And also the... oh god. Oh, I'm dying. Anyways, another thing as well is the fights are taking a bit longer too. Just because there's multiple enemies, there's multiple phases, and there's boss fights, which is kind of annoying. Ugh. If you're willing to raid, what options do we have? Oh, good question. Is there anyone that I follow? Not really. Like the last time I like actually went on Twitch to watch streams was like back when I was in university. And even then it was only like two different streamers that I would watch. Or maybe 3. And they no longer stream anymore. So that's something. Now the only people that I follow are like the people you and Nothing make me raid. So I kind of just follow people out of like courtesy, right? Like just so it, you know, it's good numbers for them, and then if they follow me back, it's good numbers for me. So I kind of just do it out of courtesy at this point, and I don't actually watch streamers anymore. Also just because like I don't really have the time to do so. But I still watch like if those streamers make video content, then I can watch those, right? Because like when I'm at work, right, like I'm able to like play videos in the background as I'm doing work. So if someone were to like make content and like I can just watch a video whenever I can, then that's something that I can do. But I know not all streamers do that. Or like even if they just have a VOD, like I don't really stay to watch a whole VOD because like those are hours upon hours long. So like having an actual video like condenses you know, a VOD into just one video. So there's that. Anyways. We do need to end stream though. Okay. Maybe a new friend you can fit such a criteria. Just the weird person. With 4 ends. Okay. That is a very weird person. The first 3 were taken. Got it. Alrighty. Let's see if they're streaming. Okay, they are. Yeah. Okay. So, are we doing a raid or no? Why not? Sure. Let me get it prepared. Okie dokie. And we have, what's it? The Dongle family has come to raid. Then we have the dance. Okay. Bro, Funky, we don't have time for an Einfuckgut. I have to end stream. Also, Funky, it's you, so you can always get your points back. So we ain't doing an Einfuckgut right now. We're ending stream. Okay. And then I am preparing the raid. Okay. Alright. So to the rest of you, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Did I say the outro already? I might as well just say it again. Same time as usual, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. So do the time conversion yourself, because I don't know where you live. And we go raid. Bye-bye.